In this lesson, we're going to tell if a graph shows direct variation. In our last lesson, we took a look at what direct variation looks like in a table. Now we're going to take a look at what direct variation looks like in a graph. It is important for us to remember that direct variation means proportional, and the constant ratio is called the constant of variation. And so in the graph of direct variation, always passes through the origin, and another thing that is important for us to remember is that the line is always going to be straight. So in the two graphs that I have down below, these both show proportionality or direct variation because they go through the origin at 0, 0 in the graph, and they're both straight lines. Let's go ahead and explore a graph that shows direct variation. Find the constant rate of change for the linear function. Remember, the constant rate of change is the y all over the x is going to be equal to k. Y all over x is equal to k. It's the rise all over run, that rate of change. So if we take a look starting right here, and if I go up 120, the change in the y all over the change in the x, I'm going to have a constant rate of change of 60. All right, so determine whether a proportional linear relationship exists. While taking a look at our graph, it goes through the origin and it forms a straight line. So yes, this is a proportional relationship. And now write an equation that relates to the number of shares in the total cost. Remember, another form of direct variation is y is equal to kx. And so in this case, we said that k is equal to 60. So y is equal to 60x. That's going to be our equation. So now we need to tell whether each graph represents direct variation. And remember, direct variation is going to go through the origin, 0, 0, on the coordinate grid, and is going to form a straight line. So in number 1, yes, it forms a straight line and it goes through the origin. Number 2, well, this goes through the origin, but it does not form a straight line. So our answer to this one is no. In number 3, again, we've got now a straight line, but it does not pass through the origin, so our answer is going to be no. Question number 4 goes through 0, 0, and it forms a straight line. So yes, this models direct variation. Question number 5, well, we do have some straight lines there, but it does not go on a continuous straight line, so our answer is going to be no. And the last one, number 6, is going to be yes. So in this lesson, we took a look at what direct variation looks like in a graph.